Good afternoon, this is Lucky Links. I'm about to show you a secret about how to read cards when other people around you are weirded out by it. They don't even have to know you're doing it. If you're interested in learning more about this, about what I do, or taking a divination class, or getting a reading from me, contact me through 779-302-8009, conjurehope@gmail.com, or you can look at my new website, luckylinksfortune.com. Good afternoon, this is Lucky Links. I'm going to show you how to be tricky today. When you find yourself in a situation, and people contact me all the time and tell me about this, they find themselves in a situation where their desire to read cards or to do divination or to do this for a living is at odds with other people, or to check on their own well-being. It's at odds with other people. And their beliefs, their religious beliefs, people are shocked, they don't want them doing it, or they're afraid for people to know. The trick is right before your eyes. Use playing cards, all right? So what you do is, so maybe tarot isn't for you. Maybe you live in an area where it's tricky, or there's someone in your house who doesn't like you doing it. You pretend you're playing solitaire. You put out 1 through 7, all right? Put out 1 through 7 cards. So we got position 1. All right, so that'll be you, okay? And I'm doing this on the spot. This is how you get really adept at it. You work with this stuff on the spot. You be creative. You impulsive, innovative, and this is how. So part 1 is you, okay? So you're gonna deal 7 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. I'm currently in the middle of, it's LOSAR, there's a lot of stuff going on. I was going to film this overhead. My my little thing that holds the thing is in a box right now because I'm moving some stuff around. Listen, I'm going to show it you this way, just off the top of my head. So we got 7 positions. 1 is going to be you, okay? So I would say you're worried. 2 would be obstacle in your way or thing that you're going to overcome. Looking for or waiting for good news, or perhaps a child. So worry about a child, worry about news. 3 would be you relating to other people. Are you able to attract what you need for your child, or in this case, your child going back to school, or school environment, what's going to happen in a school environment, or for the case of the person who's worried, the obstacle, how to attract someone through a connection, communication connection, so drawing someone to them. So that could be you're waiting for someone to contact you in relation to love or business, or if we go with the child situation, maybe you're worried about how the child's going to do in an institution. So the first one is you. Second position is obstacle and or opportunity. The third position, I'm laying these like they're a solitaire spread. And if someone goes, what are you doing? I'm playing solitaire. I'm playing solitaire. That's it. You don't have to make a big deal about it. 3 is dealing with other people. 4 would be security and the role of security in this situation. So in this case, it would be bills. So you're worried about attracting or drawing someone to you to help you pay your bills. So maybe there's a person who's worried about a living situation. Can I draw someone in who's a roommate to pay my bills? And what they are going to require of my child if I put them back in school, or paying for the new requirements of getting my child back in school. Okay, so we got first position yourself, second position obstacle or opportunity, third position laid out just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay? I would show this overhead, but like I said, my thing's in a box right now, so I'm moving stuff around. Okay, so 5 would be the change. Wild card. There is something coming your way you're not anticipating and you're not seeing. What's that give us? You 6, right? 6 would be the limitations of man. That is the limitations. That is, you're not seeing the full picture, or your opportunity, your action feels stuck. You're not acting when you could be acting. So you should be acting in this. So the limitation of the man would be your limits in the situation that are preventing it. and that would be you're not taking action. And then the final one is 7, right? And that's the unseen world, magic, and or let's say the spiritual lesson. Maybe there is great insight that can be drawn from the situation if you apply the action needed. So then you can go over it a second time. So that's your first row. Then you go over it a second time. What do I do? And then you start the next one. To draw people to you. First, rest your mind and be at ease. Stop making an enemy of other people. They're not your enemy. There's nothing wrong. And that's how you go over the top. Okay, see what I did there? I'm being sort of free and loose with this because if you can develop the ability to interact with the cards like you're just playing a game of solitaire, no one will be the wiser. And you can gain great insight. I used to work at a job. When I was in grad school, I used to work at a job where I was working at a front desk as a reception desk, and I would lay out cards like I was playing solitaire, and no one knew what I was doing. So that's something that you can do. Now here's the thing. Some people go, well, I like playing cards, but I don't know how to read them psychically, because how do I get past the numbers, and how do you read it psychically past the numbers? I got a class for you. I got an advanced class where I came up with exercises and games where people had to force themselves out of their comfort zone and make an intuitive leap to rely on their intuition. So I show people how to do the Russian star in there. I showed them how to take the cards and use them to find a process instead of reading them as what's coming. This is how you read them as a process. There's games in there that have forced people to take another position and read from another place, and they're real fun games, and people got a lot out of them, and I watched people change in their abilities right away. And you don't have to take it through Facebook. My classes used to be through a Facebook group. I have a Facebook group if you want to join on there, but I have my classes through my website right now, so you can just sign in whenever you want, do the lesson. So if you want to take that class in advanced playing cards, or if you want to learn a basic one, I have one in basic. They're both on my website now. You don't have to go through Facebook. I know Facebook's real weird right now. There's a lot of censorship going on, a lot of weirdness. I get it. I got a way for you to get it. So try this. So 1 position, you. 2 position, opportunity or obstacle. 3 position, how you're dealing with people. 4 position, what's the security of the situation? How is the security of the situation dealing or affecting the situation? 5, what's the change that's happening, or let's just say the change. And then 6, the limitation of the man or woman in that case, and that would be what are you doing that's a limitation. And the 7 would be the spiritual thing to be gleaned, the unseen thing, or the thing that's unseen, the thing that's not there, the thing that you're not seeing, it could be. Okay? And then you go over it again. Well, what do I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's say you're worried about your child, and you go, well, what is the unseen thing relating to the child? Well, they're not feeling vital, and they're not feeling like they're being able to express themselves. So maybe in that situation, it's like, okay, well, I'm worried about my child being in school because they're not able to express themselves. I don't know if I have the resources. Maybe I'm going to leave them at home, or maybe I'm going to take a different approach or put them into another program. See, like that. So that's how you do it. It's like it's the cheating solitaire kind of thing. You can what I used to do was I used to line them up like solitaire, and then I'd start flipping them, and I'd reach each one as I flipped, and then I'd see what it was telling me. So it's real tricky, and I know a lot of people out there have a problem, like when people don't want you to read cards or people are freaked out by what you do. You can do this little 7-card spread and pretend you're playing solitaire. And so, what are you doing? Well, I'm playing solitaire. Well, I've never seen solitaire played like that. That's another game I'm trying. All right, and if you want to take one of my playing card classes, contact me, and I'll put you in. Like I said, I got a Facebook group if you want to be in it for that, but you don't have to. I can put you right, and really now people are signing up. I'm putting them right through my website. The videos are all on there, and you get a one-on-one session with me to talk about anything relating to the class that you want to. And I get it. And I'm also thinking about doing some mentorships where I work with people one-on-one about how to get their business going as a psychic. If you're interested in that, let me know. It's going to take a great commitment. People are going to have to apply to be able to do it. And but we can talk. So contact me, 779-302-8009 or conjurehope@gmail.com, and let me know how you do with this spread and how you do with this, how to pretend you're playing solitaire when you're really doing readings, because everyone around you is weirded out by the whole idea.